Here we go. Welcome to Taco Bell.
Hello, everybody. Oh. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Welcome in all the raiders from Zyber. I am so sorry I was AFK when that happened. So I have to wait the 3 minutes for the ads to play. So very often I will just put off like getting my drinks and stuff like that for stream until then, and then I hop up, like I start stream and then I go do that. Oh. So I was like, I wasn't even in the same room, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Welcome in Sil and Mac and Imperfect, Zyber, all the raiders from Zyber. But yeah, so today we are probably finishing Resident Evil Requiem, which is exciting. I've been really enjoying this one. I actually, it really makes me want to go back and play all the other Resident Evil games, because I've only played 1, 5, and 6. And then Outbreak, I guess, and Operation Raccoon City. And I guess Outbreak 2, I kind of, I'll be honest, in my brain, Outbreak 1 and 2 are kind of the same game. But we will probably finish Metal Gear first. I'll be honest, I mostly wanted to play this because it was coming out and I wanted to pre-order it to get the Fortnite skin for free. Because I'm like, I'm going to buy this game anyway. Was the idea. Just like, let's just do it so I get the free Fortnite stuff. And I was very happy. I've been very happy with it. Most bang for your buck. Yeah, exactly. Did you know Wesker has a kid? Yes, I did. He's in 6. Also, I'm pretty sure that Zeno is a clone of Wesker. So I think Wesker, we might not have even killed Wesker in 5. There's actually, like, you ever think about that as a fact? Like, there is a solid possibility that the Wesker from the previous games didn't even die in 5. He could still just be out there. But I'm pretty sure that Zeno, the dude in the white coat, is a clone of Wesker. Even if it's not literally, if that he's either a clone of Wesker or he's implied to be like a alternate clone of Wesker, like a modified. He's blown up by 2 RPGs and an active volcano. Yes, but that could have been a clone. Resident Evil has opened the doors to it being a clone the whole time for like anybody who has been in Umbrella's grasp could be a clone. And, you know, you say what you want about Wesker, he definitely was in Umbrella's grasp. Yeah, Wesker's death is no longer confirmed, and that's funny to me. Just like, yep, we could just have a lot of him. But also, I wanted to, like, before we actually start, I just wanted to say, like, I'm feeling really good today. I've been, like, in the dumps for a little while, you know, but, last night I had, like, one of the better nights of sleep in my life. I woke up before my alarm clock, which is, like, crazy, because, like, I never do that. I'm very much the type who snoozes their alarm like 6 times. But I woke up fully awake before my alarm, and then I also last night I did some therapy, and then I got invited to play a Fabula Ultima, which is like Final Fantasy D&D. Like, and they've cut out a lot of stuff from D&D that's always kind of like, I mean, it's not like a problem, but like, you know, it's like, it's very like actually like turn-based. Everyone is in a line and fighting, like in an old Final Fantasy game, like with a set turn order. Is Jake Mueller from RE6? Yeah, exactly. I knew that Jake was Wesker's kid, but like I said, I don't know. How do you view clones? Do you view clones as it's just that person, but again? Or, like, because honestly, I kind of view clones as basically the same thing as having a kid. If you think about it, because, like, if you don't have, like, the same childhood, yeah, clones are always their own, are their own people. Unless you can do, like, consciousness transference or something. But, that's a whole other bag of worms. And honestly, at that point, like, but, whole other bag of worms. But yeah, so, you know, having a clone is closer to having a kid than to, like, just having more of you. So, in a sense, he could have a lot of kids. Like I said, because I am positive he is cloned. Because they're talking about clones now. So, unless it's a temporary magic thing like Naruto's clone jutsu, that also. I mean, magic also just is like a, not necessary. I'll handle it. Not necessary. I'll handle this myself. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to play with you. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the game, I think. You are nothing to me. When I used to play Marvel versus Capcom 3, well, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Wesker was actually my main. And that was before I had played any any Resident Evil games. Actually, he was super overpowered in that game. Like, that was actually one of my favorite parts about that game was, with Wesker specifically, is that one of his base attacks, like, I think it was just like your forward special, your like down forward special, he just pulls a gun and just shoots, and you could just sit and tap the button while holding the down forward, and you just like bang, bang, and it was like a ranged, it was like an almost invisible ranged punch, like a ranged heavy punch. It was so good. You know? So that was like, that was a big part of why he was my main. And then also he could like teleport around really quickly. So he does his like zhoo 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 thing. Oh hey, liquors. They always look so moist. No matter what game you play, the liquors are always like, they always look like they're just like freshly spritzed with like, and they are skinless. I know, but I don't like how moist they look. I have a feeling that there is going to be no enemies until we hit an event in this area. Because I don't believe we've had to deal with any enemies. I think it's going to be like, I think it's going to be like that lab that, Grace went through, where they were all in, like, pods and stuff, and then, until, we did a thing, and then they all got out. Yes. Yo, tracking module. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Pandora. They never name anything good after Pandora. Oh. Humans. That's a first for this game.
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Here we go. That was a terrible shot. You know what? Oh, that is actually very satisfying. That is less satisfying. Okay. All right. Is that all of them? Also, I love that the combat tracker still counts it even they're humans and not zombies. Just something about that's kind of funny to me. Okay. They're very accurate to humans with gunfire. Yeah, you know, humans are not able to tank very many bullets. Maybe like 1 or 2 shots at most. Pop your head back out. Come on. Weak to bullets, but Leon is weak as well. That is true. Did I kill them all, or, like... Bunch of bitches. Alright. Jingle bells, shotgun shells. Alright. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, ladder. I'll be honest with you, Cel. The reason I still do the single-shot rifle is because I maxed out its upgrading the second I got it, when it was actually headshotting people. And then afterwards, I just didn't want to replace it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like it a lot more. And I tried using... I was open when I first got it to switching to the new one, but I just didn't think it was very good. It felt weaker by a lot. Look at that. 1 shot, 1 kill. It was so good. Where'd you go? Oh, hi. To upgrade guns here? Yeah, no, that was entirely my B. My B, boo-boo. Alright. All right. I hate it when enemies just like hide. It's almost as strong, but way faster. The thing is that I don't mind it not being as fast, especially with the zombies. The thing is that, like, I wasn't really expecting humans at this point, if I'm being honest. They'd rather not get shot. Then why are they attacking me? Like, come on. They know I'm a protagonist here. They have to, at this point. That was a terrible shot. Still killed him. I got him in, like, the upper torso. Oh, no. My torso. And I saved the grenade this time, so... Oh, I did not. I thought I did. All right. Yeah, dude. Like, I always love it when you have the very obvious explodey things everywhere. Best part about games. Alright. Loot the place! Get the thing! Because they'd like to shoot me. But I mean, like, I'll be honest, if it's the consistency of it, you know what I mean? Like, think about it this way. In Resident Evil, there is like 5 guys who are routinely showing up and like killing things they should have no business being able to actually fight. Right? And that is a consistent thing in Resident Evil. I feel like after like Resident Evil 2 or 3, if there is a known person, like a named person that they're sent after, like, oh yes, you have to go kill Leon S. Kennedy. There's my Albert Wesker impression. Leon S. Kennedy. You are nothing to me. Oh. Convenient. But yeah, I just wouldn't go. I would be like, no, the dude will win. He's got, like, I feel like, even IRL, you have to, like, kind of respect protagonist powers. Some people just have that vibe. They're just protagonists. You're just, you don't stand a chance. Don't bother. What do I have it on? Requiem's got Wesker's glasses. Hatchet, fully upgraded. Ah, dang it. I put this on that. Alright, well, whatever. In save. You want a bit of this on the that? And it explodes. I have not watched Rhett and Lincoln forever.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
Sure. The free SMG? No. I found every gun. I actually... Okay, so... Intel. The intel. What do you mean, the intel? Yeah. Back in the safe room? Oh. Current facility operations status green. All areas. Guards on patrol. 82%. Okay. Very intel. But yeah, here, I'll show you. So, like, I found... Okay, I didn't find this one. But, like, this one has just been in here. But I found this, that, like, I found all of these. I just sold them because they were taking up too much inventory space. I was just carrying them around everywhere. But then chat yelled at me to get rid of them. So... Go get rid of some things. And then I'm like, okay. So I got rid of all the new stuff because I fully upgraded everything before that point. Okay, so the PCs are Intel. I'll keep that in mind. This is so weird looking. Like, you know what? The one over there felt like it's it's almost like educational. These ones just feel like weird modern art. Also, there is nothing holding up these skeletons. The skeletons are literally floating. They're not attached to anything. They're not even attached. They're not even like touching the dude's feet. Actually, there was a,
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Oh, hey, Han. I knew that Hunk was we were gonna have to fight Hunk. Okay, hex fight, no way.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. An autograph.
I heard you were a smartass.
Sure, Leon, don't parry that. Okay. Okay. All right. I think this is the first time Hunk's even met another protagonist. Okay. You act like I don't see you.
Get a little handsy, are we? Make no mistake. Nothing will stand in my way. I'll complete this mission.
Hey, I need that!
Target neutralized. Mission accomplished.
No, 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 no! I want that! A, but mash button. Alright, sure. Whatever. Alright. Cool. Do you just auto lose if you have low enough health? What was the point of the A thing then? Also, you know what? You kind of have to love the fact that Hunk and Leon both chose the same, like, weapon to have. I just think that that's fun. Like, he could have picked a machete or something. But he's just like, he went all in on...
Didn't realize I had such a big fan. An autograph.
I heard you were a smartass.
Oh, hell yeah! Sure.
Sneaky bastard.
I am perfect. Yeah. Besides watching, yeah. Play. Ah, yeah. Mortal Edge. Wait, should I do instead like meow? Meow. I don't know. Also, I love that I instantly defeat him as soon as I start doing as soon as I do the meows. Mortal Edge. Formidable instrument of death. It has taken countless lives and is steeped in a long bloody history. Has exceptional parry capabilities. Ooh.
Ran into trouble. This guy's one tough bastard.
Coming from you, that's quite the compliment.
So, this is the other thing I did get spoiled about the fact that you fight Hunk. I'll be honest. Hunk is obviously a cat man. He could perform at his full capacity versus a cat. But yeah, this is something else I find really fun, that I did get spoiled for me. If you come back later, Hunk's body is gone. So you don't kill him here. He's alive still. He is the only enemy that the body is not permanent. He disappears. I'll be honest, you got spoiled. Yeah, I know.
Time to finally get some answers.
See, the problem is that I still go on social media when these new games come out.
Gray should be just up ahead.
But also, I've never played as Hunk, and I'm not really attached to him, if I'm being honest. Oh, yeah, we got confirmed. We're gonna get DLC for this game in May. Oh my god, have you seen the hold on. I have, before we continue, I want to show the... Okay, hold on. It is so hard to get out of this game. It's got like a full screen lock thing. You don't often play as Hunk. He's super rare, even if you've played all the games. Okay, so essentially, they did the video where they announced that they were going to do the DLC, and they showed pictures of ideas for the DLC, basically, or like the DLC stuff. And somebody apparently slowed it down and enhanced the footage so you can actually see all of the photos they showed for the DLC. Hold on, I want to find them. They are funny. Because I doubt any of the ones in the pictures he showed are gonna be real. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. Oh god, and they didn't have a spoiler warning. No, the thing is it's literally people just being, the way I got it spoiled is I'll just be on like TikTok, and some of it, like I'm in the middle of the game, so sometimes it'll just be a funny meme like about stuff in the beginning of the game, and it'll just be like Leon handing Grace the biggest gun ever, and I'm like ha ha ha, you know, because that's in like the first few minutes of the game. But sometimes it'll be straight up like hold on, DLC pictures? Is that how I get the... I just want to see the oh, there we go. Okay, we got them. But yeah, but sometimes it'll just jump right into is like, did you know that when you fight Hunk in Resident Evil 9 that he disappears afterwards, confirming that he didn't die, and it'll be that fast, and you're just like, oh, Thanks, TikTok. I didn't even have time to switch off. You went in from the get-go. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna save these pictures, but and just show them on stream. So I don't think any of these are actually going to be what the DLC is about, but these are the fake DLC things that they showed in the announcement that they were going to do DLC. Honestly, TikTok kind of sucks ever since the surveillance company took it over. So yeah, not I would not mind if you did. Okay. So, first DLC. God, why is it always big? So, the first DLC was a Leon Kennedy dating sim. Because they said, we're going to get a new minigame and a new story DLC. So, Leon Kennedy dating sim, which I think is funny because I actually could see this being the minigame. Like, this is like, I get it's a joke, but also I 100% could see this actually being the. I could actually see this being the minigame, which is funny to me. Okay, so we got that one. We got this. These are all official images, by the way. The cat DLC, where it's Leon and Grace as cats. Like, this is in the official DLC announcement video. No matter what he is. Then you got, like, I guess Resident Evil Boggle or whatever, or like slider game. I don't even know what this kind of game is called. There's so many of them though. And honestly, I feel like this might just be that mobile game that we talked about last time where it did the official Resident Evil Dino Crisis crossover. I think this might just be that game. Honestly, it looks like it at least. But yeah, and then last but not least, Rebecca Chambers DLC. So I don't know which ones you guys want, but I think they're funny. Like I love them all so much. I really hope, I kind of hope that they're all real. Genuinely, I could see the Leon Kennedy dating sim being the minigame, and I could see the story DLC being Rebecca Chambers, and I could see a bonus DLC where it's everybody's cats with just cat-headed people. I could actually see all of those, and then I could see them having a mobile game. But the thing is that they only announced the two things, so then it's like, maybe it's not any of that. Anyway. What do you guys think? I'm a hydrate. Also, 40 gave me a hydrate and I didn't do it, so I'm doing that now. What are the loot box rewards for the mobile one? Honestly, probably more Resident Evil characters. Because, you know, you had your character on the one side and then you had the enemies on the other. I'm pretty sure that's how that would probably work. They'd have different
Grace,
things going on.
this is where we are. The world is under threat. The technology to control another's will already exists.
Okay.
It's not efficient at infecting others. I believe Spencer solved that with Elpis. The connection sealed Raccoon City to save it for themselves.
All right.
And it's been waiting here ever since.
Okay. So the cure to zombies is elf piss. Got it. What does the creator desire?
If the wrong password is entered, the Ark will be destroyed and Elpis will be lost forever. So tell me, Grace.
Wait.
What's the password?
I don't know.
Of course you do. You're
Leon!
Yeah, why would she know the
Embarrass yourself,
password?
Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Migraines are just the deal. Make sure you drink water and get caffeinated and or take a nap if you need to.
Aren't we fancy?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, throat punch. Ah. Yeah, you got the main three. You gotta hydrate, you gotta hydrate, you gotta caffeinate. If you do caffeine. If you don't caffeine at all, then don't caffeine. And if you didn't sleep the night before, take a nap. Those are your three solutions to a headache. If not, take a if you can't do any of those three, or if you've already done all three of those things and it's still there, you should probably take a medicine and probably continue doing the other three. Really. Hi, Toaster. All right.
Don't move!
It helps if you point the gun at people when you tell them to.
You still need me, right?
Oh, that works.
Come on!
So is this where they made, like, the initial, like, birthing of the Titans and stuff? Like, obviously when they're fully grown or in stasis or whatever, they're in the big pods, but is this where they make, like, stuff like the liquors and whatever beforehand? Titans is not what I was thinking of. Or tyrants is the word I was trying to say. The smarter newbie horror video game MCs. It's very true.
I feel like $1 million.
I mean, she can make a pistol out of, you know, a handful of bolts and some blood. Like, that doesn't even
Where
make
does this take
sense.
us?
So,
Your guess is as good as mine.
okay.
Time to get off. Come on.
Facility was true. Because, like, honestly, so many of the big monsters from the Resident Evil franchise are, like, adults, and it doesn't always make sense for them to, or, like, not adults. They're not turned from other people. Some of them are, but some of them are birthed. Like, they straight up say, like, the reptile-y ones, the stalkers, I can't remember, I believe is what they were called. They are all in pods in, like, RE1, and they're getting, like, worked on and looked at the mansion, but they're not, you can't turn a person into a lizard man. Like, that requires a lot more DNA editing. So if they were all, like, genetically engineered and cloned, and when they just never were, like, awake until they got out. Hunters, thank you. Like, that makes a lot of sense that they were getting born. Stalkers are, yeah. You know what? I knew Stalker was a RE enemy, but Mr. X, Nemesis, etc. Yeah. So, like I said, that would be my idea, is like maybe all those pods, because those were the same pods that they were like cloning people in. So that would be my guess, is maybe that is like various RE monsters that are like special bioweapons, all like in there, ready to, just as embryos, and once they got big enough, they'd be moved into the big pods like we see like the lickers and hunters and stuff in. Yeah. Also, I've been watching Code Geass. I wanted a new anime because I'm almost caught up with One Piece, which is a scary thought for me. And so Code Geass, Syl was always saying that that was like her favorite anime, one of her favorite animes. So I put that on my list to watch.
What What now?
So I'm already like 10 episodes in.
Leon!
Low blood sugar, buddy? I get that. I actually, I don't get that. I never had the blood sugar problem some people have. When I was young. I feel like that's like, to me, that's the best part of like the modern streaming era is that there's never like a bad time to hop into something. You don't just miss the boat on getting into stuff anymore. Umbrella splicing using Las Plaza parasite in the mold from 7 in Village. Yeah, no, it is confirmed that they were working with that stuff.
Leon, are you okay?
How long was that?
I don't know. A while.
Okay.
Those marks.
It's T-virus. Stage 3 infection.
If you're so sick, why would you come
Okay.
here?
This place. Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Okay.
When it all happened, I couldn't make a difference. So I am here now.
We can't stop Zeno.
Grace, why are you
Said
giving
something
up
about you got a
immediately?
password. What was he talking about?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry.
Aw. Actually, you know what? One of my favorite fan theory, like, I love that if you play the mobile games,
I'm gonna destroy all
like I
this.
said, I mentioned the
with you.
Dino Crisis crossover.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
We'll get back to that in a second. I thought we were gonna have a longer break
If
of
anything
talking.
happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
I promise.
In this, huh?
Come on.
Okay. So we're back to Grace. Oh, but yeah, so if you play the mobile games, there is a whole DLC storyline where they talk about how oh, so the T-virus is a bunch of different things. I don't believe the T-virus is a virus. It's not it might have DNA from those things. But, and I know officially it has DNA from the Las Plaza parasites in it. But the T-virus is one of the big things that, from Resident Evil 1 that they confirmed was in it was leech DNA. Which is part of why they all want to, like, sit and, like, eat, like, flesh, is they have the leech DNA in it. If I remember right. Because what they really want is blood, and they don't have the, like, mouth parts for it.
Look, there's a door over there.
Okay.
Crane's blocking it though.
All right. Oh, but yeah, in the Dino Crisis Resident Evil crossover, they kind of imply that Dino Crisis and Resident Evil take place more in the same world than the other ones do, because in the other ones they all act like none of the characters have history.
I can
They're
check
just
it out for us.
it's just like an actual like
Thinking about it
crossover. But the Dino Crisis one, Leon and Regina, the protagonists from Dino Crisis, just know each other, and apparently they straight up say that between RE2 and Dino Crisis 1, Regina and Leon Kennedy get the same special forces training from the government. Like, together, and they know each other that way.
I will.
And like I said, I really like that. I don't think Dino Crisis is officially canon, but because I doubt it's canon at all, because it would not make any sense. But I like the fact that they kind of imply in that, I like that they imply in the crossover that Dino Crisis is more closer to being canon to the other stuff, because their characters actually have history together. And I mean, Dino Crisis does time travel shit, so it wouldn't be that far-fetched for them to exist in the same universe. It's just you think somebody would reference the other game, and I think it's more a reference to the fact that they both run off of the same engine. Like, Dino Crisis originally was just a, what if we did Resident Evil, but with faster enemies? And then it kind of spun off into its own thing. So I don't think Dino Crisis is canon. I just like that it's more canon than everything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
System locked. Override key required for reactivation.
In a smart world, I would be able to shoot that glass, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. I'm gonna make you canon. Hey, yo? Alright. Go uppies. Climb up the stairs. I love that there's just casually glass crates full of ammo. I don't know why that's funny to me. Just like, what a weird thing to just have around. They really just never gave me any use for that. Brill, I tell you, they just love spend money. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes you wonder how they even got the money to start all this up.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in source.
Had a bit of look over the wiki to double check, and yeah,
Containment lockdown failure.
Virus combined with leech DNA. Such interesting stuff. Yeah! Like, I knew I remembered that from RE1. Yeah, very interesting stuff. And I think, like I said, I think that's why the zombies are always trying to eat people. Ballas? A good who's Ballas? Based on the name, from Warframe.
Can't see.
Okay. You know, I feel like Ballas sounds like the name of a Warframe, but, a lot of the Warframes are also named after, like, mythological things, so I'm gonna say probably not, actually. Okay, let's see here. Go on. You know what, that is very fair. someone says they love Palace or relates to them, they are instantly shunned. Ah, I see. I did not get very far in Warframe. I did like Warframe. But, I stopped playing Warframe after I beat, Mars? Because, Whelp.
Warning.
But yeah, I stopped because the story kind of just stopped.
Storage sector. Critical error.
And that's usually
Lockdown
the big thing
failure.
that gets me, like, hooked on games is the story. And so that's, like, one of the worst things in those big, like, MMO-y type games is when, like, the story needs to, like, kind of carry you... Yeah, carry you through places. Because if it doesn't, then it's like, kind of what's the point? Wait, I think I get the gist of this.
Can't see.
And then I gotta hold still. Go on. God, seeing these up close is so neat. Because you never get to see them up close. Well, they got, like, a very frog-like butt. Alright, herbs! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Herb! That was Danny Phantom. That was not even the herb song I did earlier. I need to go find somebody to actually remix that into a thing for me. Makeshift knife. Alright. We'll come back for that safe. I'm sure I'll have a... I don't even have a code for it, so... but yeah, I need to find somebody who can do, like, a little music remix thingy for me for that. Liquor on the ceiling. Stopped playing that a long time ago. Syndicates, because you get some hidden stories from there. Interesting. Okay, so that's the room I came from. Yeah, like I said, I'm interested in going back to Warframe. But I don't 100% know where, like I said, I don't know, what I would do in it, necessarily. Oh, I just flipped her Yui. Do I have anything? Okay, yeah, so I unlocked that door. I do feel like I saw something in here. Oh, it's the long hallway, duh. Okay. The creepy liquor hallway. I assume I just want to hold very still while it goes past. I do have a bunch of friends who've offered to help me get into bottle of acid. Ah, hell yeah. Oh, wait. Makeshift knife is different than the other. It's not the same as... yeah. I might have to kill you. Back off for a second, please. Get off! Okay, do I have anything? Med injector. I mean, Molotov cocktail is something. Yeah. There, you die now. Now we load up on all this stuff. Got no scraps in my item box? No, I used them all. And honestly, wait, it's always the junk. Why is she always stabbing people in the junk? There was ammo on the map? Oh, there was ammo in this room even. But I managed to kill both liquors with one acid bottle, so that's nice. Override key. All right. Maybe they like it. Personalized revenge. I'm low-key kind of surprised there wasn't any notes to read in here. This seems like prime place to find notes. You know what I mean? Like a note or like a lore thing. All right. Okay. That needs a key reader. Wait. Okay, I'm missing something then. I don't remember an override. Okay. To help Leon. Oh, all the way back. All right. Go on. Go on then. Go on. See, I had to go. It's on the it was on a different floor. That's why I'm like, I don't remember where this is like connected to. All right. I think we're in the clear. Okay, I do like that.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
Nope. I do like that the liquors are just weak to something like acid, though. You'd think, though, like I said, like with the lighter in 1, you think people would start just carrying around things that are super effective against the zombies. At least the people like Leon. I swear, these guys are like half frog. Leon has plot armor, he can't die. Yeah, but I mean, like, Chris, Leon, Jill, you think they'd start carrying around zombie, or like the lighters? If they live right next to Zombie City? You know, like, Raccoon City's supposed to be, like, next to, like, Chicago? It's just, like, over in the Midwest somewhere. I don't know, just something about that's just interesting to me. Ooh.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
Not gonna try to get down and go with him where it's safe. Where he can, like, help or something, maybe. All right. She states it was a no point of no return. Ah, yeah, fair enough. All right. I will say, you know what, one of my other favorite memes is Leon showing up to, like, Chris, and Chris is like, "Hey, Leon, I'd like to introduce you to my new daughter," because I know he, like, adopts, like, a girl apparently in, like, 7 or 8. I don't know who the girl is. It's just a girl. And then it's Leon just like, "Hey, me too." She shows up with Claire, traumatized behind him. And Chris is like, "That's a grown woman. Leon, that's a grown woman." And then he's like, "I know, she has anxiety." That's a whole ass grown woman. Yeah, that's just, I just love that. Wait, did I try this? I guess I could run up here and try that too. This feels very the way I'm supposed to go to me. So let's go open the other door. All right. Open, says me. Even if the only thing in here is more acid or something, this would be worth it. Leon, this is Chris. I have an urgent mission for you. Do not contact Ada. I have broken her cell phone and destroyed her car with a boulder. Head to the jewelry shop. Search behind the back counter for a large diamond ring. This will allow you to propose to my sister Claire. A candlelit dinner is prepared for you two. Make me an uncle. The Ratfield bloodline must survive. If you come back empty-handed, I'll build a mountain on top of your corpse. Yeah. Animus orb. A beautiful crimson orb. One of the objects needed to enter the administration area of the Ark. Well, convenient. What a convenient time to have a, oh. To have a, such a convenient time to have a Molotov cocktail. All right, I love that the clean room is the one that's like the most like destroyedly like covered in everything. Just coated in blood. All right. Let's go. You need to save. Oh wait, there's a thing here now. I think we already did look at that. Okay, so we got the orb.
Still have a ways to go.
So we can go that way.
Haven't made it yet.
All right, we gotta go find a white orb. That is such a weird and interesting way to lock a door.
Threat level red in storage sector.
Storage sector?
Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
No. Oh, it's gonna flood, isn't it? You can now craft bottle of acid and various other items. Way to keep it vague, Resident Evil. Bottle of acid. That's actually... Yeah, of course I can make that out of blood. Checking database request. Following data was found. Minutes 51st assembly. Senator Noah. We heard the key. Grace Ashcroft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Are you sure she's the one? The state? Without doubt, there's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant to bluff? The United States is and always will be at the center of the world. This AA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Okay. That's a bit, overly optimistic. I feel like Europe's gonna be the center of the world pretty soon. European Union. The way stuff's been going. Alright, Yo, okay. Side note, these look exactly like the exact same couches from Assassin's Creed. Like, everywhere in Abstergo, they have these, like, leather cushion couches with pipes as a frame. Everywhere. And, they are such a prevalent thing in Assassin's Creed that if you, play on PlayStation Home back in the day, they would give you those couches for the Assassin's Creed, if you played Assassin's Creed. Honestly, that would be an interesting crossover. Emergency supplies code 109020. Is that emergency supplies? Oh, hi there. Don't mind me. Just, casually making something to kill you. Enjoyed the old Assassin's Creed games? Yeah. Same. I kind of wish... I do kind of... Ubisoft is on the short list of companies where I'm like... I would not mind if they got bought by somebody who is a little bit more... As long as that whoever bought them was a little bit more... like, pro-gamer. And I don't mean pro-gamer as in, like, good at games. I mean pro-gamer as in, like... pro-consumer, I guess, better. I have an empty bottle, right? Do I not have enough? I don't. All right, I'm ready. If you notice me. Slip on by. And then you, I think, just turn around. And if I have to throw one at you, I'd rather do it when you're...
Gotta find more ammo.
Boy. Hey, I shot you. Crafting, okay. Acid? No! Okay, got it. Stealth section over. Got it. Cool. I'm dead.
I'm empty.
It was our focus on investors.
AI Control Center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response.
Okay.
This is it. I did it.
Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol
No.
inactive.
I didn't want to go out. All right. Grr. Why?
All right, Leon. Be careful.
All right, we're gonna try that again.
I need to get going too. Nice.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, the thing is I don't blame companies for going after... I don't blame them for wanting, like, investors. Like, honestly, like, I kind of get it. I get mad at companies for caring about that more than the actual consumer. Like, I feel like if you want investors and, like, you want to, like, get extra money that way, that should always be, like, a secondary thing to just making the product. You know what I mean? Honestly, I almost feel like you should just ban investors. Or make it so investors can't legally have any say in a company. Because I feel like they're the cause of, like, everything bad with companies. It's always the investors. You know, it's never... It's never, like... But yeah, no, it's never just like, oh no, people, like, it's always like, it's never like the people who actually like make the stuff making the decisions that people hate. It's always them trying to like appease people who literally just paid like a couple $1,000 to own like 10% of a company that they have no business actually being involved in. You know? This is the sterilization chamber. Ken 9020. The fact that we added a starter pack for shadows. I don't even know. I feel like Ubisoft's problem is that they let one of their big plans for what they were going to be doing, they just dropped it, which was all the stuff with Desmond, and like they didn't continue on with like the whole focus point of the story of like the main story. And I get people didn't really care about that, but like once they stopped having a focus like that and it started just being like whatever, I feel like that is still the point when Assassin's Creed kind of went down. I just realized I had a blood bag when I was struggling to deal with the liquors. I could have made a bottle of acid. I didn't
Just
have to
kidding.
start back over. God damn it.
Dear.
All right.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI.
Glass
control
bottle.
center. Noah.
No.
You can now craft bottle of acid. 50, 60, 80. Oh, damn it. Okay, wait. 50, 60. No safe is safe! Is that for opening every safe? Kept the game afloat after Desmond was the fun assassin adventure. AC3 was alright, but the stuff you got to do and the kill combos were amazing in that one. Yeah, no, the thing is that Desmond was in 3, but that was like his finale. And then afterwards, they didn't want to like build up another story. So now it's kind of just like, whatever. And like, sure, they're like, you know, you wanted more Assassin's Creeds and new settings? Sure. But also, like, that's such a... There's no focus anymore. There's not, like... It's just doing a thing for the sake of doing it. It's not, you gave up on the point of it. And so, like... You know, there's nothing to get people, like, if you make a game that people, there's nothing to get people to keep going on the, through the game, like, through the games, both after the main story is over, but also, as far as, if you make a lackluster game, there's nothing to make people, want to play it anyway. I forgot he was. Because, like, the easiest way to save a game that isn't as good is to have people care about the story. Okay, blood bag. Die. No. That was bullshit, right? And of course, we're back here. Did I save doing all this stuff? I did. Okay. At least we got that much. I do really like it in games when you need multiple keys and stuff like that. That you can, you very frequently can just, drop it off. Like, man, especially in a game with inventory management like this. It'd be so much worse if you weren't able to do that. If all else is lost, at least save the story. Yeah. Exactly. Because that's the thing that I think, like, gameplay is important, but I think, this is a thing I stand by. A good story can save bad gameplay, but good gameplay cannot save a bad story. And that is something that I am pretty vehement about. And, you know, sure, you can make a game that doesn't need a story, but if you have a story-based game and it has good gameplay, it does not matter. I actually, yeah. So, and that's like single-player games. All right, we come on down. Because stories are very often like one of the buy-ins. Because like take Resident Evil, honestly. This is a great example. People would not care about Resident Evil if it wasn't for the story. Okay, you die. Why are you not dead? It's on you. Die. Okay. Disagree? Gameplay first, story second until 7? I would argue that Resident Evil's never really failed the story. At least none of the ones that I played of like the early ones. All right. Played the OG trilogy. My God, stop swaying. I don't know. That, like I said, that's just always been my thoughts on it. I've always just games in general. A good story can save bad gameplay, but it cannot do the opposite. And you know what? Maybe the threshold for what qualifies as a good story isn't that particularly high. You know what? But you need to have at least enough, like, plot and world to get people to buy in. Push, headshot, or knife spam. It's going well. Shit. Oh, I do have acid. Die! You're covered in acid! It's going well. Proceeds to not go well. I mean, that's just how it works. Gotta get that dick blood, apparently. Alright. The secret to all crafting in Resident Evil Requiem. Definitely gonna need some more of that. I kind of think we need that more than the handgun ammo. The Dlod. Because we're not counting the regular zombies in, like, big numbers. And I have a Molotov still in case I do encounter, like, a group. Alright. Alright, well, that was nice while it lasted. Blood. Alright. Hi, Double Gated. Welcome in. Wait. Girl, can't I climb over and get that? Oh wait, I guess I come out. Yeah, alright.
AI Control Center. NOAA. Reboot failure. No response.
Why is there blood in here?
Protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Alright. Got ourselves a map. Completely missed that the first time too, so extra good that we got it.
This is it. I did it.
Nobley's orb. All right. Once again, why did they choose that to be where it always drops the blood? There's better places for that to be. Not particularly helpful here. Okay. Once again, not particularly helpful. You notice, okay, you know, do you know it's a really dumb thing that just made me realize about the liquors? They would probably be weak to anything that you can't get in your eyes. So like a bottle of shampoo would probably hurt them a lot. Of like not baby shampoo. You know what I'm talking about? Anything that if you got into like exposed tissues like eyes would hurt a lot. Slightly too loud a phone alarm. Turn around. Go back. All right. Froggy motherfucker. Go. That's some good Dead Space remake is going for $8. Ooh, nice. Concentrated lemon juice? Yeah, you know what? Anything like that. Yeah. A cola. Which kind of makes them way less scary if you really think about it. I'm gonna have to do this stupid, like, walk back and forth thing multiple times. As a barbarian once said, squirt of lemon. Oh wait, I can just go back to the... Hold on the cola for now. Oh my god, actually... Have you seen those shotguns that shoot table salt to kill flies? Something like that. Pepper spray? The table assault shotgun? Yeah, they have guns that shoot table salt instead of bullets for killing flies in your house. Because, like, it doesn't use gunpowder, it uses, like, air pressure. To kill flies is quite possibly the most American thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I will say, it is a novelty item. It's not like a normal thing to have. You know what I mean? It's not like, that's not a normal thing. That is not what I wrote. Important wood is my attack. No, I know you said, but you said that's the most American thing ever. I was just saying, in slight defense, it is not a normal thing to find. It is kind of it would be the kind of thing, even people here would be like, that's so crazy and weird. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to say. Would it damage the walls? No, it doesn't shoot that hard. It's air pressure. Can it hurt people? I mean, if you shot somebody in the eyes with it, yeah. Oh no. But, literally, it hits, like, if I was to take a handful of salt... Oh no, whatever will you do? Ah, yes, more acid. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, if I was to take just a handful of salt and throw it at you as hard as I could, it would only hit slightly harder than that. But I was just gonna say... Like, that is a novelty item, though. Would probably do a lot of, like, damage to these guys with their exposed tissues, because it would just burn. Was there a save in here? No, it's the room before this. Alright.
Ways to go.
And
I wonder if Leon.
Ta-da! Umbrella. Under my umbrella. A. Also, honestly, the funny part is that knowing Umbrella, there's a solid chance the password for the super weapon thing is, it's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. Or like 1, 2, 6 or something. A lot of the passwords in this game are very simple like that. Checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the first assembly meeting as transcribed by AI Data Control Center NOAA. The defense. The leakage of the T-virus has caused an epidemic. If things continue like this, all eyes will be focused on Raccoon City. KD. There's nothing to worry about. ARC has been secured. Commence the missile strike. Defense. We are lacking presidential authorization. The organization is involved. There's no need for the usual procedure. The blame will fall solely on Spencer. The defense understood. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and we'll seize their assets. Ah! A conspiracy company to take over the conspiracy company! Of course! You have to keep the, you have to have some sort of reasonability for you to keep this franchise going after you've defeated the company and Wesker and... all that.
Where have I seen this?
Something important.
Oh.
I'll explain later.
Oh. The creator, letter from Patrick. Man, if only Victor had thought of going through her belongings.
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you think?
Okay.
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
So, tell me, Lord Spencer, what
Lord.
would you like the world to know?
The truth. But, a short break before we begin, Miss Ashcroft. I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Okay. Interesting.
Where would Mom hide this?
That she did an interview with Lord Spencer. Also, why is he called Lord? Grace. We don't do titles in America. Is he like British or something?
Okay. Back in biz.
You alright, Leon?
I am now.
He is? Oh, okay.
Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just sent us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
So, I have an interesting fun fact. Did you know legally in the British system, knights can knight other knights? He's an earl. Ah, okay. Like sandwich. Got it. Yeah, so if
Containment breach.
like it's
System
always the
surveillance
queen nowadays.
failure detected.
But like I said, no one is knighting anybody anymore other than the queen or the king now, I suppose. And honestly, like there's a whole bunch of other stuff to that. But technically, if you became really good buddies with like Elton John, Sir Elton John could just be like, "Hey, you want to be a knight?" And you're like, "Yeah." And then now you're a knight. Like you could do like a little ceremony and then just file a paper, and legally you would be a knight. Is it a normal thing that happens? No. Nobody who gets knighted ever knights anybody anymore, and nor have they in forever. But
over there, easy as pie.
It's still super interesting. Wait, what am I doing? The ones Leon fights always somehow find weapons. The ones Grace fights never seem to find anything to, like, swing at. You're getting hit, I guess. Yeah. Oh, shh. Sudden bounce of coughing and blurred vision will cause him to falter. Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Okay. Tuberculosis is hitting hard for the old man. Apparently we're getting pretty close to, like, eradicating tuberculosis. The Green brothers are always talking about it. Okay, so before I repair anything, I wanted to finish getting Requiem upgraded. Damn it. Alright, well. He has so much stuff. It's almost... The funniest part about how much Leon gets to carry is it almost feels like it's commentary on men's versus women's pockets. I watched a whole thing on that where people were talking about, like, Leon, you know, it's a weird social commentary on... Actually, I found out that they do that entirely because, like, back in the day, women always wore dresses. But the reason why when women started wearing pants, they didn't give them pockets is because of literally, like, basically corporations being like, then they wouldn't buy a handbag.
Security threat detected. Elevator shutdown in effect. Override key authorization required.
So it's 100% just like we want to make more money thing. Although I will also say though, having carried a bag on multiple occasions, or a backpack, or just anything in that sort of like category, there's gonna be a big fight in here. Like, I'm gonna have to come back through here to use this control panel probably, and there's gonna be a ton of enemies there. Multiple extra satchels to carry a fraction of Leon's domain expansion attaché case. I honestly, I'm all of the opinion, like, men should start carrying bags and women should get pockets. Both. We should just all have all the inventory space. It's nice to be able to carry things on your person. You're gone. Shit. Get off. Okay, oh. Die! Pretty much always have a backpack on me. I think one shotgun shell don't be enough to kill a liquor. I mean, if we were being realistic, yeah. But this is Resident Evil. Load gun. Load gun. The problem I always face in this game. I forgot to load gun. Gun for every scenario.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
Okay. Rifle at range. Insta-kill. Rifle at close range. Jack shit. Got it. Just got hit after a quick melee. What others I haven't noticed? I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, so I guess I didn't notice it either. Honestly, I feel like when I was like that, he should have completely collapsed when I dropped to the ground. That would have been an actual nice touch. Isn't this the exact same one that Grace was just in, or is this a slightly different one?
You haven't changed much, have you?
Yep, even when dying, he has to get his one-liners in. Oh, wouldn't he, how he holds his gun when... Anyway. I'll be honest, I've been having a problem where I'm a little bit spacey lately, and I don't know why. So, like, even if I'm, like, doing better on the mental health lately, like I said, or, like, today at least, I have been just so spacey lately, and I don't know why. I'm kind of trying to work on it. But, yeah, so my bad. So if I have moments like that where I say no duh whatever stuff, I am sorry. Perhaps doctor's visit soon? You know, I would. I think a doctor's visit might be a good idea. I need to get a new doctor though. The doctor last time I went to a doctor, he acted like frightened every time I asked a question. He had no idea actual medical terms that I was talking to him about. Cause okay. Oh. Like, so I have to go through the whole process of finding him, finding a new one. Thanks. All right. All right. Like, if you wanted me to give like an actual example for the like medical term he didn't get. I have a stomach condition, and they have a cure for it now. Like, and it requires me to do a bunch of stuff so that I can no longer have a stomach condition.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers.
Okay, could not parry that. I brought up, he didn't know what when I mentioned my stomach condition, he didn't know what it was. He didn't know the cure for it was, despite me knowing, like, having done all this research on it. And he's just like, I don't know, the whole time. So now I'm like, I guess I need to find somebody else who knows these things. Gives me a lot of confidence, guy.
Haven't changed much, have you?
You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's not gonna go into too much details, obviously, because that's private. But, yeah. Honestly, though, like, that's another one of those things where I was just like, on one hand, I don't actually care about telling people. But, I don't know, it feels like I should care and not talk about it. And I think I've been told by other people to not talk about it. So. Damn it. All right. But yeah, I probably should go to a doctor soon. There's probably something there. I don't know. But yeah, long story short, I've been very spacey lately, and I don't know why. So, sorry. Get a couple checkups every year. You know what? I agree. I don't know how much I could afford that in the long term, but I agree on principle. Although, yeah. Override key. Shotgun shells, hand grenade. All right. You know, you gotta have a lot of confidence in your work if when your coworkers casually keep stuff like hand grenades at their desk. You know, that's a great sign that you're working for a great company. You know? Okay, so we got the override. I think we need to go back there. Yeah, we need to go back that way. iPhone has an E variant. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I don't know what that is. I thought iPhones just had like the new. There was always just new iPhone. Or not new iPhone. You picked the worst group to throw that at. Ow. There we go. Back off. To be fair, the great company comment was sarcasm. There. Yeah, I kind of really want to get one of those modular phones. I found out in China, apparently, they have these phones that are like... I almost just said modular, as if that explained anything considering what I just said. No, in China they have these phones that you can, they have like, they're all like compartmentalized with like assets plus the screen or whatever, and then you can just take the parts apart and, put them all like in different orders, kind of like a PC. So you have like the phone case, and then you can just upgrade it piecemeal. I just have a scope. Why do I just have this? Okay. All right, repair body armor. Let's see here. All right, every single gun I carry on me, fully upgraded. I believe. No. Okay, health items I can craft. Oh, wait. Another thing. Automatic guns. Oh. Alright, so that's useless. Great. What else here? Do I have anything else? I should be fine. Actually, let's buy some shotgun shells. How about? Maybe some Requiem shells, if that's an option. I don't actually carry any machine guns on me. No. Yeah! No! Game! Why? Alright, and... Alright! So many points! I mean, I guess I could have just grabbed a machine gun to use it, but... Where's the fun in that? Alright, also, I know for a fact you get to keep your points between playthroughs. So if I go for another playthrough, maybe, just part of me kind of wants to go for the secret Easter egg. But another part of me feels like I would be too bored of just this game again to do that. Because, I don't know. I'm kind of like that.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline.
Alright, I'm ready.
Airflow monitor warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Come on.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Oh. Boop, and... Come on.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
There we go.
The elevator has arrived.
Please hold still for the nozzle. Do not move while we initiate the nozzle.
I can't waste any more time here.
All right.
I need to go.
Med injector. I think that's all the pickups in here. I keep forgetting that it shows up on my map. That is my favorite Venture Brothers jokes. What was that? I have no idea. Oh, we're switching to the Requiem. Okay. Leon. Okay. Also, thank you. All right. Man, it's kind of hard to believe Leon was this close to... Do you think he's dying faster because he's been getting bit by zombies again, so he's getting even more T-virus in the system?
Not done yet.
Like, do you think if he just took it easy, he wouldn't have been getting worse? Probably. All right. Oh God, it's the piss hallway. I want to see a no-hit RE9 run. That'd be kind of fun. I feel like you'd need to like pre-set up a button to just auto oh, I see head pats and hydrates and stretches. I missed a hydrate and stretch. I will do those. I'm just Metal Gear Solid. You know, kinda. Honestly, that's another crossover I think would be really interesting. Because Resident Evil doesn't fully slot in, but Resident Evil really could slot in not that hard into the same universe. Like, the only problem is like the guns being the way they are, and revengeance being like everything's going cyberpunk. Because all the guns have the chips in them that only only like one person can use. But like bioweapons very much fits into the mythos and ideas of like the Metal Gear franchise. Honestly, my most wanted crossover though to date still is a completely non-canon Dead Rising crossover with Resident Evil, where it's just Frank West in Raccoon City.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others.
Okay.
I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview?
Wait.
Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world.
Wait.
I took her in to make amends.
Is she
perfectly normal? Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope. Aren't you beautiful?
Grace and Spencer's daughter?
Would you like to hold her?
Oh,
and not... Oh.
Okay.
So, Alyssa... So Grace never... So Grace never was adopted by Alyssa. So none of the survivors of Raccoon City had kids.
She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
Interesting. So she... Wait, does she have like the Wesker virus or something modified in her?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
The password was Requiem. As he said, 100% normal.
Leon. Leon.
That is actually kind of clever. The password was the title of the game. So wait, is Spencer not evil? Does he actually like make a cure for everything to back out of it? Because he started having regrets?
Oh, I need to hurry.
Did you grab your thing? Letter from Patrick. Mrs. Ashcroft, I hope this letter finds you in good health. My name is Patrick. I'm writing you on as the butler of Oswald E. Spencer. Perhaps you remember me. Gratitude once more for taking the time to interview Master Oswell. I'm writing you today to inform you of his last will and testament. In his later years, my master was often in a state of unrest. His speech was somewhat jumbled. As such, his last will and testament was quite unintelligible, despite from the following passage. Carefully, kindly respond at your earliest convenience below as excerpt from the will. As the guardian of my adopted daughter, Grace, she'll be safe in her care. World War and Cold War founded Umbrella, out of despair. Loquacious is an amazing word. Alright, good night, Toaster. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. T-virus, bioweapons, incomplete blood research, immortality, mind transfer, advanced breed of human, mind control, all for the evolution of humanity. Bioterrorism and human experimentation, no response to questions, doubt. Elpis will be there. Elpis, look it up later. More rational than expected, a pure scientist and idealist, that purity was the origin of madness. A twisted genius at his core, some hesitation in his speech. Is he hiding something? Anger, regret? Okay. Interesting. That's a jarring transition. But sure. Wooden hallway. Yep. Is it just because Spencer didn't like how sterile everything was when he wasn't in work mode? It's home away from home, so to speak. Amber, brilliant. You notice something that this is just something that I wish characters were more curious. Like, I like it a lot more in games where they would even just be like, make little comments on stuff. Like, I don't have time to go through this or something like that. Because, like, I would be like, dude was not okay. There's just alcohol everywhere. True. I mean, there's alcohol everywhere in all of the facilities. Dude really projected his alcoholism to other people, too.
Here we go.
About it.
Welcome to Taco Bell.
Yo, Silas, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am Cel, Android Girl Variety Vtuber. I play lots of games. Right now, we are on the last stretch of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So, if you don't want spoilers, you might want to, you know, just say hi for a minute. I will stop here in the piss hallway. But how was your stream? What were you up to? Can we get a shout out for Silas? Oh, we did get a shout out. Gotta bounce to help the Wi-Fi. No worries. Stream was good. Glad to hear it. Oh, yeah. Minecraft SMP with the community. Nice. Always love Minecraft. Always a good time. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Did nano jetpack armor? That sounds awesome, actually. This is super cool. I didn't even know there was a mod for jetpacks in Minecraft.
Oh, Leon!
I guess it makes sense, though. It's great. Yeah. Oh, damn. That's like black blood, like the zombies. Should come try it? You know what? Maybe. Hit me up. I might be interested.
Leon.
Hi. You too, Silas.
Hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up.
Hey, you. I was just resting
Hey.
my eyes.
All right.
You okay? Oh, let me help you.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
He's cracking jokes, a jester at heart. Yeah.
I don't know the password.
Yeah, you do.
It's okay. Soon left are wide open for us.
I know the password.
It'll destroy Opus.
He's got the same thing as you, though, so maybe...
Chris, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you.
Okay.
I trust you.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
Oh, he's got the Black Solaris.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Like me.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Very well. Okay. Okay. Did he not hear us walking in talking about putting in the wrong password to destroy it? All right. I actually am thinking Elpis is not, in fact, bad. I think Elpis is the cure for all of the other stuff. I don't know what Elpis means, but I really think that that Elpis is the cure. Super reflexes, not hearing. It's a big room, though. Like, you can hear from pretty far away. I think Elpis is like the cure for the T-virus, and that, like...
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Requiem.
Okay.
Wait, was it?
This is it.
Hope. So, cure the T-virus. Save Leon and Xeno and probably everybody else. I thought Pen... Oh, alright. You know what? Is that Mr. X back?
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
Oh.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live.
So he's gonna be the test for the cure.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis.
Yeah, he's normal.
What is it? Tell me.
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement.
Yeah.
It's an antiviral.
Oh, damn.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Wait, so you need to get this outside of this research lab.
Wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Jab
See the
Leon!
genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I
Kill
will
him.
carry his torch.
Go fight.
And bring his vision to life.
You?
So Victor was a good guy this whole time too?
Means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
Hell yeah!
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
Leon, it's a cure.
Leon! You're gonna be fine in a second. And you're gonna get up and kick his ass.
Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now,
You know, the funny part is that
let it all come down.
if you even just got one vial,
All of it.
Chris, what happened?
to the public, it doesn't matter if he had one. Okay.
It's gonna go! Grab something!
How are you okay with that fall? That is broken legs minimum.
Grace. Grace!
Also, you know what action heroes need to start doing? Carrying a couple spare communicators.
Skeleton.
Spencer's vision lives through me. And I will see that it is brought to fruition.
And how many more will have to die for that mission?
Why does it always unload Leon's guns every time I have a cutscene?
Sacrifices must be made! In the grand scheme of things. Why?
Not to me. I swore that I would protect those lives.
Damn it. Stop!
Open your eyes! Humanity is full of drooling imbeciles! They need me! A leader to guide them to a glorious new future!
Humanity,
All right,
I
come
know,
on.
is far more capable than you realize. They don't want you in leadership.
All right. All right. Just for this doesn't happen to anyone else. Yeah. What doesn't happen to anyone else? Oh, the falling supercar?
Seems we're reaching your limit.
Alright, come on. Alright.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
Alright, Oh, well, it worked out anyway.
Good riddance.
All right. Final RE bosses just for the fun factor. Oh. Oh! How did he even get the biomass for this?
Nemesis. You're so damn relentless.
Wait, this is actual Nemesis? Pretty sure it's still Gideon, right? The Nemesis parasite this whole time. Of course I could parry that. God, I love Leon. He's so cool. Did Leon ever even fight Nemesis? I guess Jill or Chris probably told him about it at some point. I guess another option could have been to just throw a grenade in there. Come on! Oh, hell yeah! So, yeah, I mean, like I said, there's probably some sort of, even if they didn't directly, he probably read the reports or something at some point. Somebody would have talked about it or shared all the notes they've stolen from the rest of all this. Ah, oh, hell yeah!
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Hell yeah!
Grace, where are you?
Why? Okay, you have not seen her. Why would you
Sherry,
yell for her in this room?
Sherry. Shit.
Grace, where are you?
Grace.
Great way to end. Oh, there. Actually, wait. She was in this room.
Grace, hang on.
That was a great boss fight. I love that. There was actually a shocking lack of glowing weak points on creatures in this game. Until that moment. Gideon was great. Let's see him get added to Dead by Daylight to match Wesker and Nemesis.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
Learned a lot from the best RE4 bosses for Victor. Yeah.
There's no way out, is there?
Oh god, are we dying?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
God, he got like hotter since he got cured. Wait, how? Like, it's like it de-aged him like 10 years. Because he's not a dying man anymore.
This is it then.
Ah, yeah. Well, he had like turbo cancer. Well, not only, well, he had a zombie virus. BSAA. All right.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Chris Redfield, right?
Alpha. You read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got him. Yes, sir.
Doesn't actually turn you, just kills you.
Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Oh, okay. Man, they should have just gotten Chris. I feel like that would have been a nice finale, having Chris come in. Or Jill, or somebody known. There's a solid chance you could actually go take his blood immediately and get the antiviral out of it.
Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God.
She's still dying.
I'm glad you're okay.
Wait, what happened to her symptoms?
We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
She had some things on her hand earlier, and they're gone already.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point. Yeah, I'll call you back.
I've just adopted a 22-year-old daughter. Hold.
It's over then.
I have to give me a minute. I have to go deal with that DLC of Chris.
Was our last hope.
That he's probably the story DLC. That would make sense.
Surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
With the antiviral thing, just turn her back from the giant flesh glob. Keep an eye on his hands. Okay.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Okay.
Sources say that the extension of the
He put a ring on his finger.
series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City.
Yo, it's Dollar Store Benedict Cumberbatch.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has
Didn't that guy kind of look like Benedict Cumberbatch?
to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
So the funny so the funny thing is, can I pause this? Oh yeah. So because of those teases for the DLC that I showed earlier, a lot of people are actually saying that the person who Leon Kennedy ended up marrying is not an established character, but instead is a random person, and that Leon Kennedy dating sim thing might actually be the minigame. The implication is that us, the people, married Leon Kennedy because people have been thirsting after him for so long. So the no-name person is you, the gamer. That would suck. I mean, on one hand, I'm with you, but also I kind of like the idea of just being like, yeah, everyone's so thirsty for Leon, you get to marry Leon. Congratulations. Here's a DLC that's a sim date game of Leon. That would be funny. Come on, man. I mean, the only other Leon game that I've played other than this one is 6, so I don't know. Emily! And it doesn't count. Oh, wait! If you can cure Emily, that means Leon gets 2 daughters out of this. Now he's got an adult daughter and a child daughter. Also, the real villain isn't Gideon. It isn't Zeno. Actually, this is it was pretty expensive. Yeah. The real villain of this game is Grace's boss, who sent a FBI intelligence analyst into the field by herself to investigate a field agent's work. Actually, funny enough, I showed those pictures. There was actually one more picture for the games that he showed that I didn't actually find. It wasn't in with all the updated visual ones. Trading with a gun she purchased herself. Oh yeah. Who does that? Like that, like legitimately, if they just sent her in with another guy, like another FBI agent, that FBI agent could have died immediately. It would have been less terrible. By like 50% less terrible. But I feel like I should be paying attention to this. But yeah, the remaining the only other DLC thing from that video that I didn't share was there was a picture of her boss at a barbecue with like a family and kids having a good time, which would also be a funny minigame as the minigame they added. Just, yeah, have a cookout as Grace's boss while she's going through the worst day of her life. Just like, yeah, big... Not even joking, that was one of the other DLC pictures. Yeah. But yeah, this was such a good game. I had a great time. it really does make me want to go back through the rest of the Resident Evil games. I don't think I would redo 1. From what I've heard, like, they've talked about maybe doing the Chris campaign of the 1 remake, and I don't think I want to go do the originals. Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll talk about it in the Discord. I'll when I finally get to it, I'll do like a Discord poll. The kind where you guys can like pick a bunch of options. If I do it again, I guess since I did the remake the first time, I guess I should do the Chris campaign of the original one. I don't know, maybe I'll talk to Sil about this. She just went through them all not that long ago. Boom, boom, boom. Also, this is the only game in like forever where I just could not get rid of the head pads once it was on there. I just had to live with it being there because I can't like get off of the game. I kind of want to know what happened to the other Outbreak survivors, like the janitor guy and the character I played, the girl who was like a umbrella scientist, because the only reference to her was that she whistle blew on everything. They told you at the start of the game of what happened to everyone. What's up, Imperfect? How did I miss that? I don't remember that at all. And I just played this game. They're all dead because of the same disease as Leon? Oh. I'm not seductive in the slightest, dog. I wouldn't know how to do that if I wanted to. They were the victims the FBI was looking into? I really hope it's Grace telling off her boss.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad.
But it's a Japanese game. That would not happen.
I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Aww. Wait, Grace. What do you mean teaching her how to read? Grace. She already knew how to read.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up.
Why is she still working for the FBI? You think she'd get hired by the BSA? Oh, when she got cured, she got her sight back. Okay, so she does have to learn how to read again. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, I bet this is the DLC.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Oh. If I ever seen blah. Interesting. Okay. Standard modern game. 12 and a half hours. Insanity mode. Grace's report. Behind the scenes video. Models, concept art. Jacket. Tactical light. Alligator snapper. Used to obtain bonus points. Okay. The braille is fully readable. That's super cool, actually. Special content. Freya's needle. Kotetsu. Oh, hell yeah. Ghost grudge. Demonic symbol engraved on the grip. Redemption. Okay, I get it. So from here, I can buy stuff to permanently have it. Releasing Elpis within 4 hours. Credits per kill. Advanced tuning. Rugged rookie charm. I never put this charm on anything. Man, that's kind of a bummer, actually. Infinite ammo guns. Infinite ammo RPG. Roundup. I assume I was supposed to find this, and I never did. Costume for Grace. Uniform. Also, I assume I probably didn't find all the raccoons. The little Claire charm. Yeah. Okay. Raccoon Police Department outfit. Grace's report. 25 the little... I don't think so. I think you have to actually go through the whole game again. Devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account for the events was never received. 6. It was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. Lucidites newly discovered truth surrounding the incident. Back at the beginning of it all, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, Edward Ashford. Okay. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, felt sense of despair watching the home repeat the mistakes. Get them all? As stated, I didn't make multiple saves, sadly. If I was smart, I would have put a save at the beginning, at the end of, like, right before we had the obvious move on to the end of it, of every single zone. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Research through illegal and inhumane means, this fact remains unchanged. The company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. This primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Just skim through this. I don't want to just read this. Demoted, absorbing T-virus research into Umbrella's own main save, run save systems. Stuff like Mr. Raccoon's save to the main save. Oh, well, that's good at least. Actively researched and developed bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. Establishment of ARC as a central command center. Memory transfer, forced evolution. I love that apparently cloning was just a random, like, early thing that they just did and, like, whatever. I mean, like, human cloning is, like, I think that's a thing that's proven now. Like, I think we theoretically can do it already, like, since the 90s. Like, with Dolly the Sheep, but I don't think we have it figured out, because that's what, like, Metal Gear is based off of, is, like, the Dolly the Sheep stuff. That's why he aged so fast in 4. Source of the funds, the F Foundation was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. Criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding alarm against for years. Heart of all this. Stop development in real central organization, operations. Complete. I think it's time they made contact with me directly, don't you? I await response. Connection, succeeding Marcus. Small cog in a larger machine. Complete control over Umbrella. He used the Force to deal with internal opposition and influential adversaries. Prepared by associate dispensers was recently discovered. Michael Kramer, James Marcus. The government, the organization became so large that Spencer can no longer fully control it. Research Elpis. Umbrella, manage password. Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. Bioweapon and the potential to control human minds. Bioweapon development. It was a common knowledge that Spencer, the developer, Elpis. Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. Number of public statements from Spencer. So he did, in fact, so before the games even started, and Umbrella started being used for evil, he already had a cure for everything. Visited the orphanage. The orphanage was under research William Birkin, late 90s. So just Birkin was in the... Okay. Spent the T-Virus, Raccoon City incident. I'm just gonna skip through... Well, I don't want to skip through... God damn it. Which is an outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under pretense of constraining the spread. Prevent the spread. Umbrella shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Started to lose his mind as he was regretting his action, be it from dementia or the drugs he was getting pumped to save lives. Okay. Indicate that Connections lobbied for the missile strike. Ark has been secured. Commence the missile strike. Blame will fall solely on Spencer. Probably dismantled and will seize their assets. So did Grace just not remember having remember Spencer at all? She seemed awfully old. Like, or I don't know. Never mind. I regret that statement. She was a baby. Yeah, when Alyssa talked to Spencer, but it seemed like that was before 5. I'm overthinking this, probably. We're gonna move on. The Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the Raccoon City incident. Instructing the government, but probably after Outbreak, I would assume. Trials were held after the events of Raccoon City incident. Testimony from the Raccoon City survivors, along with Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. It was presented at the trials by his subordinate, Albert Wesker. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connections. Highly likely that there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trial. Forced into bankruptcy, just the Connections and the government intended. Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO, and he disappeared from public eye. Served as the base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Wait. Believed to be transaction lists have also been seized. Organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Okay, how could they sit on this for so long? Oh, bowls. They're way more convenient. They're way more practical, and you can use a bowl as a plate, but you can't use a plate as a bowl. I actually really like some of my favorite dishes I've ever had were like a hybrid of the two. Like a big, like a small plate-sized shallow bowl. Because you could just use that. You could use that for anything a bowl could, and you could use it for anything a plate could with perfect convenience. But, it was around 2004. Okay. Umbrella's competitors, along with the organizations that were previously found guilty of activity. The collapse of Ark. Recovery efforts continue to be, but success is unlikely. Leaked subsequently. Incidents of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack of the Raccoon City incident. Was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Umbrella was scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. By Alyssa Ashcroft, despite being responsible for countless atrocities. Some signs of remorse in this interview. Powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert is also the potential as a panacea to be used for good. There were peace and redemption. It's just the evolution of humanity throughout his later years. Most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will remain forever unknown. Liquidation was intentionally orchestrated by the connections in the U.S. government. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Destroyed alongside ARC. Government officials, we have to pursue the truth. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Use an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter? I never even got an ink ribbon. Hi, Toshiko-san! Welcome in! We just beat that game! Touchable. Oh, alright. Road rage. Every item possible with Leon. Oh, whoops. At least 3 or a single Requiem shot. Liquor. Didn't even think of trying to do that. 2 singers in the main story. Feed Chunk as Grace. Attack another zombie in the hospital ward. Oh, apparently the zombie with the IV. Apparently, his one of his attacks is an insta-kill on zombies, and it takes a lot of your health out too. But apparently, 2 hits from that even kills the chef boss. Read all the files in the main story. I got I was missing 6 of them. Okay. 100,000 credits. All models. Let the sweet pair hear the voice. The secret thing. Or med injectors. Can kill Chunk as well. Shit's crazy. Dang. Tactical light. Sure. Apocalypse. Alright. Well. Jacket. Yeah, going into it. Wait, yeah, what was this? Behind the scenes video? Sure, why not? Oh!
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
It's always so cool that you can do this.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
So, fun thing is that back in the day, you would have to actually, like... So depending on how elaborate their actions are in a game, sometimes you want to, like, hand animate it, and sometimes it's easier if they're doing super normal, regular things. It like saves you significant amounts of money, time, and effort to just do rotoscoping. I had a friend who was really into trying to do rotoscoping stuff. It was super fascinating to hear him talk about it. But yeah, this is part of why 3D animation is significantly easier and cheaper than 2D by miles. A lot of people will look at 3D animation and be like, wow, this must, but really 3D animation is like baby's first animation to a certain extent compared to 2D, because in 2D you actually have to draw every single frame for every single second, blah, 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 right? Or nanosecond sometimes. Or millisecond, I think. I think nano is too far down. But With 3D, like I said, a lot of the time you can just 2D animation is the devil's work. Yeah. But with 3D, if you have access to like rotoscoping technology, you can basically skip over with just tune up basically all your realistic movements and actions that you're gonna do for games, anime, or video,
They asked for
anything.
Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming.
Okay.
Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Interesting.
Hurry.
All right. Well, that's enough of that, though. But yeah, where did they actually talk about? This is just me out of curiosity. Harness. Leon's wheels. This is all models. You can actually even just use a video of someone in a bright place for animating in 3D, even as an amateur. It's not the cleanest, but it works. Oh, that's super cool. Well, there is an achievement for getting to looking at every single model. But yeah, what did they talk about? When did they? Also, this is 100% Gideon. Like, you look at that. That's 100% Gideon. It's not? They have, like, the same chin. Oh, no, they don't. Never mind. Immediately backing out of that statement. Harry. Oh, yeah, he's the... I was like, that name doesn't sound right. But he was the, just the commander. Renwood zombies. Oh, yeah, that's the hotel. Zombie patients. Zombie staff. Cleaners. Chef. Singers. Zombie surgeon. Chunk. Blister heads. Blister born. I don't remember the dog. Oh wait, the dogs were only in the one area. You know, this is one of those games where I actually kind of wish that they just sold like actual like little figurines or something of every single enemy. Wow, this is quick achievement. Very easy. Care facility that states he was an assassin sent to kill the mom. They were glad he burned in the fire since it made cleanup easier. I do remember that. But yeah, when did they talk about the other outbreak people dying? I'm curious if you can see her inside the monster somewhere. You cannot. Okay. Like the very, very start of the game? And your inventory was about them. Interesting. Zombie cleaners, chef, singers, surgeon chunk. I love that the second you click onto him, he's already jiggling. This corpse they found in the hotel bathroom was an outbreak survivor. Oh, so they're just going through. Is he one of the actual characters from Resident Evil Outbreak? Coon City zombies. These guys were so cool. He was actually one of them, yes? I hate that. That makes me actually want to... They're even named in your document. 43. Arc Zombies, Liquor, Victor. Yay! There wasn't one for art, if I remember right. Also, you can look at all this stuff anyway. Like, it's not even like darked out like the model. It's just, yep. Anyway, Matilda. And, I swear you can just find that somewhere. You have to be able to. I wanted the, if I'm gonna get anything else, just in case I do decide to keep playing. From the supply box. Sure, why not? Can I wish I could look at, I guess I could look at the documents like this real quick. This has got to be the last thing we do. Then we have to run out. We have to end the stream. Just as out of curiosity, could I just like... That's got to be every... I think this is the only one left. So... But, okay. There's a hooded man. Is it really the one thing that I didn't? Okay. Hold on, wait. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. You did kind of come in right at the very end. Did that work? It did not. Oh, well. You did come in right at the very end. We're kind of wrapping up right now. Long-term fans of the series. Oh, ink ribbons. That's it. We'll do that real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna, I'm not actually gonna start playing. We're gonna just skip cutscenes and maybe we'll see. Like I said, I have a little bit of time, but not much. We have to, you know what? I feel like I've already missed it. Dang it. Okay. I'm paranoid. All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna wrap up. No. Yes. So, thank you all so much for watching. Let's find ourselves someone to raid, and we'll, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Let's see here. But yeah, I need to start being more regular with stream again. Raid. We're gonna just raid on over to Bongo. All right. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and cool, I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. If you'd like to stay up to date on all things Cell, the best way to do so is to join the Discord. If you want to follow me on social media, I should be having some more posts coming out on the YouTube and the TikTok and all that here pretty soon. So make sure to go check me out on those on our other platforms. We have a merch store. If you would like to get merch is not going to be sometime this year. We are hopefully going to be changing out the merch to something new. And yeah, we have a throne if you want to give me something or help me afford more upgrades for the streams. But thank you all so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.